Were you thinking the SkyTrak Plus might have been the launch monitor of your dreams, but the more research you've done, you've started thinking, well, maybe this isn't for me. Or perhaps you're really close to buying it and you just want to know, what are the downsides? What are the reasons I should maybe consider something else? If you're in either of those camps, I got good news for you. That's what we're talking about today. I'm telling you 5 reasons you should skip the SkyTrak Plus and maybe consider a different model. Let's be clear. This is an excellent device across the board. It is very good, but it is not perfect and it is not for everybody. So if you've been on the fence and you're looking for someone to kind of maybe ease you in a different direction, then this video is for you. That's what we're talking about today. So let's not waste any time. Let's do this thing. First up, if you do decide you want to buy the SkyTrak Plus or any of the other launch monitors I talk about, I recommend you check out playbetter.com. When it comes to golf tech products, they have pretty much everything. Their customer service is fantastic and they have free 2-day shipping. So I know it can be a little unnerving to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars on an expensive tech product online, but the great thing about PlayBetter is when you buy it through them, you don't have to worry about all of those things. They've got you covered. And second, if you're still not sure which launch monitor is right for you, we have a 30-second quiz. You're gonna go answer a couple questions. I'm going to give you my best recommendation for what I think is going to be the best product for your needs based on what you say. It is linked below, and if you're just wanting confirmation that maybe this is the right one, or you want confirmation that maybe something else is the right one, then go take the quiz. I think you're gonna get a lot of value out of it. All right, reason number 1 that the SkyTrak might not be for you is because it's not the most portable of devices. This thing is a little bit of a pain to carry around. While yes, it's very easy to set up, which is a big plus, you're not just gonna be able to like toss this in your bag and leave it in there. Whereas one of the biggest competitors to this product is the Mevo Plus. It is much more portable and it comes with a carrying case. So if you did just wanna slide it in your bag and leave it there, you can do that. So if you're looking for something to take from the home to the yard to the range, all over the place, this is going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass to take with you. Second reason the SkyTrak Plus may not be for you comes down to simulator options. They just aren't quite as robust as you get with some other products. So you've got E6 access and you've got WGT World Tour access. And the WGT options, I just have not found them to work very well. E6, while it's a little bit clunky in the setup process, works great once you have it working. But those are pretty much it right now. You don't have GS Pro without having to do a little hack workaround. You don't have Awesome Golf. I fully expect those to be available on the SkyTrak Plus soon, but as of right now in early October 2023, they're not available. So if you like to use a variety of different simulator options, or you want to use one of the ones that's not included, that's a reason to maybe look at a different product. Okay, third reason the SkyTrak Plus may not be for you is kind of twofold. 1, it's expensive at $3,000, and 2, there is also a subscription fee, which I know many of you absolutely hate. So let's talk about that real quick. First up, it's $3,000, so it's not a cheap launch monitor. That being said, what you get for that $3,000 is excellent. You get a wonderful user experience. You get a very accurate device. You get the ability to play simulator golf. And the experience you get is significantly better than what you're going to get with cheaper launch monitors like the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro, the Garmin R10, or the Swing Caddy SC4. Now, the second part of that is the subscription fee. If all you care about is going to the range and getting accurate measurements and getting accurate data, then great, you can do that for free. But if you want some of the cooler modes, like bag mapping, wedge matrix, the challenges, long drive, closest to the pin, you're gonna need to spend $130 on the first subscription package in order to get that. On top of that, if you wanna use this as a simulator, you're gonna have to get the E6 package, which is $250. And so in the grand scheme of things, $250 a year for a $3,000 launch monitor, it's not the end of the world, especially if you're using it as a simulator and you wanna use E6. But even if you want to access some of the most basic modes, you're still spending $130 a year for that package. So realistically, if you're buying this, the chances are you're going to have a subscription fee along with it. I know a lot of people hate that, no matter if it's a high subscription or a low subscription, but that just is what it is. If you want a similar product that works equally as well without a subscription fee, then I definitely would check out the FlightScope Mevo Plus. All right, fourth reason the SkyTrak Plus may not be for you is if you want something that's very, very good at putting. If you really want to use a simulator and use your launch monitor to practice your putts and make sure you're lined up properly and all the angles and everything are good, now, this just isn't really gonna do it for you. You can absolutely putt with this. When you're doing E6, when you're playing simulator golf, it will recognize putts and they're fairly accurate for the most part, but there's no dedicated putting modes. There's no practice putting modes. So if you're looking for a launch monitor that can do all of that, then I would definitely recommend the Golf Zone Wave. The Golf Zone Wave is the only launch monitor I know of in this price category that comes with an infrared putting mat, so it's giving you the most accurate putting data of any at-home launch monitor solution I have seen. But with all that to say, the reality is most of us aren't buying a launch monitor to really dial in and grind on our putting. There are other devices out there that are a lot better than a launch monitor for that, but if putting is an important thing for you, then the Golf Zone Wave is definitely going to be the one to get. And finally, the last reason to hold off on the SkyTrak Plus is something that for some of you is going to be inconsequential and not matter at all, and for some of you, it's a surprisingly big deal. And that is, after you hit, there is a slight delay. So it's only maybe half a second, you're going to hit the ball, then it goes. And once you've been using it for a while, it just is what it is. You don't even notice it. But most of the other launch monitors in this price category, they are a bit faster. You will see the ball take off almost instantaneously, as opposed to this one, which has the delay. I've talked to a number of people that have this device and they could care less about it. For me, I really could care less for the most part. I will say if I've been using, say, the FlightScope Mevo Plus, and then I switch over to this, I do notice it. It's like, oh yeah, there is a little bit of a lag there, but after 15, 20 minutes of using it, I've forgotten all about it. It's just normal. It's not a big deal. I've heard surprisingly vocal comments on either side of this, from it's absolutely unusable to it absolutely doesn't matter at all. I personally lean towards the latter. I don't really think it matters, but I did want to mention it just in case it's something that's important to you. And with that, those are the main reasons I could think of not to buy this, because the reality is it's awesome. It's really, really, really good. But if any one of those is a deal breaker, there might be a better option on the market for you. So make sure to go take our quiz if you are still on the fence. If you do decide this is right, if you've watched this and you're like, yep, I'm cool with all those drawbacks, then head over to playbetter.com to buy this thing. And if you got value out of this video, maybe consider subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, notification bell, do all those YouTube-y things. That would help me out greatly and allow me to continue making videos for you. With that, my name is Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80, where we do cool golf tech reviews and golf course reviews. Hope you have an excellent day. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions about the SkyTrak Plus, just drop a comment below. I'll do my best to answer every single one. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.